Dear students, we are 1 month away from the NEET PG exam and almost everybody is carrying some amount of uncertainty. The post-interns are thinking that because the exam got postponed, the junior batch got more time and they are coming into the competition, they have an edge, they are fresh, they are not tired and they are studying very hard and that they might actually give a stiff competition. The junior batches have been thought that we just got 1 month, 1.5 months, 2 months, and is this time enough for us to turn the table? Depending on which side of the fence you are, you may get these thoughts. And then there are many students who are thinking that after the exam got postponed, my studies got derailed, my momentum got lost, and I'm yet to regain that momentum. All these thoughts are going in the head of different students. Students, when we prepare for something like NEET PG, an exam which is so brutal, so tough, and so uncertain, we can never be sure where do we stand. And that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because the competition remains wide open till the very end. It's not only the knowledge that gets tested in these exams, there are so many factors. How well can you handle the pressure? How well can you handle the uncertainties? How well can you handle the frustration? All these things also become very important. And a bad thing, of course, because when you have to live in this state of uncertainty for such a long period of time, it is not nice. It is not nice for anyone. And I'm telling you this because I keep on talking to the people who are doing well in the exams as well. People who get in top 50 in the mock test. And I do message them, I do talk to them. And believe you me, all of them are in the same boat. I want to tell you one thing, that it's not about the exam only. There are bigger questions that you must ask yourself. If you were preparing from the beginning and if you were in that state where you just wanted to get the exam done, get it done with and just move to the next phase, and the exam got postponed. Now you are in a state where the worst has happened to you. You are already at your wit's end and then the exam got postponed. My submission to you is this: things could not have gotten worse. Now test yourself. What do I mean by this? Apart from the exam, apart from it being an entrance exam, this is also a test of how much can you push yourself, how much can you sustain when things go really bad. When things go really down south, can you still handle it? And that's your test. You are tired, you are getting that word burnout repeatedly in your head. You have friends who are saying that it's too much. You have friends who are writing on social media that I just want this to be done with, I just want this to get over. And all of those things are having an impact on you. Despite all this negativity, despite all these unfavorable circumstances, can you still carry on? That reflects you as a person, as a human being, because this is just one exam. You are what, 25 years old, 24 years old? You are still very young. You have to live 50 years more of life and there will be more challenges. This is the time when you prove yourself, when you prove that even in difficult circumstances, you have that capacity, you have that stamina to keep going. Because students, I'm telling you, it's not just to motivate you. You must have heard so many of us. In fact, I keep talking about my story, how I was able to clear exam in 40 days. That thing happened 15 years back. I'm in my late 30s. Why am I still talking about it? Of course, I'm a teacher. I want you guys to get motivated by it. But that's not all about it. I still carry that experience with me. When things get difficult in my life, I do think about those 40 days. I tell myself that if I could crack a national level exam, a difficult entrance exam in 40 days, I can do this thing also. And then I keep reminding myself that I was not even aware that I could study for 12-14 hours a day. But that happened in those 40 days. This is what is going to happen with you too. This is a story being written. 5 years from today, 10 years from today, 2 years from today, you will tell the story to people that I was studying and my studies were going good, and then finally at the end moment the exam got postponed and my studies took a hit, and then I gathered myself back. I went back to study table. I did this, I did that, and then this happened. That part is yet to be written. You have to decide what it's going to be. So it's not only an entrance examination. It is also a test of you as a person. And the results do not matter. You may crack this exam with very good result. You may get decent result, or some of you will also have a heartbreak. But see, you don't carry the regret of bad ranks. I have multiple times shared with you the story of how I came back from US in December and how I had only 40 days with me for the preparation of PG entrance examination. How initially I did not want to appear for it because it was of course pressure. Nobody cracks the exam in 40 days. But then I decided to give it a go. I studied very hard, so hard that it was something that I had never done before in my life. And things just somehow happened. I ended up getting rank 123. But there's another aspect of that story that I've never shared. This exam was in Feb 2011. There was another exam in May 2011, the AIMS-CET the PG exam. At that time, we did not have INI-CET exam. We used to have AIMS-CET PG separately. I still carry one regret. Had I studied for 2.5 months more, probably I would have entered AIMS or PG. I did very well in those 40 days. I cracked the exam, great. But I made a mistake. I did not continue for those 60 days. Had I done that, probably I would have gone to AIMS or PG. I do not carry the regret that I could not enter AIMS or PG. That's okay. The regret that I carry is why the hell did not I try? I wish somebody could have told me that, Mr. Praveen, there are only 2 months left. And if you do study properly, probably you could enter one of those institutions. The regret is of not putting in effort. Had I put that effort and had I failed in that exam, it would have been fine. I mean, all of us have failures, that is okay. The regret is of not putting that effort. I wish somebody had told me that. But it did not happen. Right? You can say that, but sir, things turned out fine for you. And yes, things did turn out fine for me. I don't know if I had gone into AIMS, would things have become better? Probably not. That is not the point. The point is there was a fight that I did not fight, and I carry the regret of not fighting it out, not the regret of results. And the same thing I'm telling you, students, nobody told me that, but I'm telling you this. You will carry these regrets. Probably 6 months from today, you'll carry the regret that after the exam got postponed, what the hell did happen to me? Why didn't I study the last 1 month? Why did I listen to my friend who was saying that he's all tired out, and why did I let him influence me? These things happen, my dear students. You carry these regrets. You carry the burden of your successes and the burden of regrets in your life. Don't carry that regret. Don't do something that will give you regret. Study. Give your best in these 30 days. The results do not matter. Again, I'm repeating myself. It does not really matter where you end. What matters is whether you are doing what you should do in these 30 days or not. And the moment I talk about these things, people start saying, but sir, I wasted some time, I wasted 20 days, I wasted 30 days, everybody must have gone ahead. See, it doesn't work that way. Everybody is fighting with their inner demons. From the topper to the person who is still struggling to get even the basic marks. And how can we regret for the days that got wasted if we are wasting today? Have a role in life. Until unless you are doing what you're supposed to do today, you would not carry the regret of what happened yesterday. मैं कैसे कल का दुख मना लूं जबकि मैं आज जो करना चाहिए वो नहीं कर रहा हूं. So my big question to you is, are you doing what you're supposed to do today? Did you clock 12 hours? Did you clock 11 hours? Did you clock 14 hours? That is something that is in your hand today. And this today will soon become past. I'm not trying to scare you, but I'm trying to, get your reality check. That exam is still 30 days away from you. 30 days is a long amount of time. It's a huge amount of time. 30 days means probably 360 hours if you use it properly. And you know how much 360 hours is? All these rapid revision, quick revision videos are hardly 180 hours. Just theoretically, somebody starting today can still do all these rapid revision videos twice. And if somebody were to tell you that I've done all the rapid revision videos or quick revision videos twice, you would say that your preparation is good. That much time is left, my dear students. So, all these things, all the regrets that I wasted so many days, all those things do not matter. What matters today is you are here, the exam is on August 3rd, and in between are 30 days, 360 hours. Can you use those 360 hours properly without thinking even once what happened in the past? If you can do that, believe you me, you can still make a huge leap, a huge jump from where you are today to where you can reach tomorrow. Today, if you think you probably would not get selected, these 30 days can get you selected. Today, if you think it will be difficult to get into a government college, you might enter a government college. Today, if you think it will be difficult to get a clinical branch, you will get a clinical branch. If you have dreams, if you want that seat of radiology or medicine or surgery or psyche or gynae, if you have those big dreams, with big dreams, big sacrifices come in a package. Big dreams come with big sacrifices and big sufferings in a packet. That's the rule of the nature. That's the rule of the world. Either don't dream. Either accept that I am happy with whatever I am. I don't carry a lot of aspirations. I don't carry a lot of ambitions. There is nothing wrong with that approach. Probably people who have this approach end up living more peaceful life. But if you're not that person, if you are ambitious, if you want to dream, then accept the sufferings and the sacrifices that come along with it. Learn to sacrifice. Learn to let go of social media. Learn to let go of Instagram. Learn to let go of YouTube. Learn to control that urge of going onto your phone and scrolling your phone mindlessly. These are the sacrifices that you have to make. Learn how to not pick the call when your friend is calling. When you know that friend is going to waste your time, you need to have that guts. You need to have that courage to say no to that. When somebody asks you to come out and go for a walk, and when you know that it's going to waste your time, learn to say no. This is the sacrifice. This is what you need to do if you really are serious about that dream. So again, students, 30 days, enough time. Good enough time to make a major change in your preparation. Good enough time to bring a major change in your results. What to study, how to study, what should be the plan, these things are less important. I keep on saying that line, which sometimes sounds cringe to me, but I still say it because it's so true. Beyond the logic, magic happens. I'm not even sure whether this line is grammatically correct or not. But I do say it because it makes sense to me. Sometimes logic does not make sense. When in January 2011, I went to University College of Medical Sciences hostel, into that reading room with that book in my hand. There were 20 students sitting in that room who were preparing for 1 year, 9 months. They looked at me, they smiled. That smirk on their face was that, dude, that's not going to happen. And I remember those faces. I remember that desk in the reading room. And I remember the lack of confidence that I was carrying, that, what am I doing? What am I thinking? Can I really beat these people who are all studious students with 40 days of preparation? The logic said no. But magic happens. It's not the equation is never so clear. If only number of days studied was linearly correlated with the rank, then everything would be so predictable. But entrance examinations are not predictable. In fact, most of us realize what we are capable of during entrance examination, because there is something that I've said multiple times. In the professional examinations of MBBS, how many of us do really give our best? At least I never gave my best. I always wanted to pass the exam with okay marks. I never wanted to come to top 10. I never gave my best. So I'm sure 95% of you are like me only. So if you never give your best, then how can you judge your performance? Or then how can you judge yourself on the basis of the performance in those prof exams? The toppers of the college MBBS exams often are not the toppers of the entrance exam. Some of them are. But we see the surprises all the time. Why? Because when it comes to the entrance exam, everybody puts his or her best foot forward. We try to use every single ounce of energy that is there in our body. So this is the time when you prove yourself. पुराना तो जो हुआ सो हुआ, उससे फर्क भी नहीं पड़ता है. It doesn't really make a difference. Whether you got 52% mark or 62% marks in your MBBS hardly makes a difference. But this is going to make a difference. This rank of NEET PG, you will carry with yourself for the rest of your life, because it is going to determine the college and the branch. And while the branch and the college is not the only parameter of where you end up in your life, it is an important parameter. There is no denying that. So if something is going to stay with you for the next 50 years of your life probably, shouldn't you be doing your best in the last 30 days? Don't you owe it to yourself that you do whatever you can do in these last 30 days? So my dear students, if you're watching this video, after the video don't start making plans. Don't start thinking what needs to be done. Open the damn book, open the damn note, open the damn video and start studying. When we study, we feel good about ourselves. When we feel good about ourselves, we study more. And it's a positive reinforcement cycle that sets in. As far as what needs to be done, I think all of us know that there are certain things which are very important. If you have been doing good, getting 140, 150 marks in your grand test, mock test, focus on the subjects where you are scoring less. Subjects like microbiology, subjects like biochemistry, short subjects. Please don't make the mistake of ignoring short subjects. Short subjects, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, quick revision videos or rapid revision videos, you must do all of them. They would ask 7, 6, 8 questions from short subjects: psychiatry, anesthesia, radiology, dermatology, and orthopedics and forensics. 6 short subjects, 7 to 8 questions, 8 into 6 कितना हुआ? 48. 45 questions at least. Covering these 6 short subjects takes much lesser time than covering even 2 medium level subjects. These 6 short subjects you must do from at least quick revision videos, rapid revision videos if you have not done till now. This is the lowest hanging fruit to it. Secondly, important questions. I hope you guys have been doing PYQs. In Cerebellum, we made 5 mock tests for NEET PG, which means 1,000 questions. These 1,000 questions are from topics which are very important, very likely to be asked. These mocks are free for everybody. Please do take all these 5 mocks. The INI-CET mocks that we conducted, 2 of them, they were taken by almost all the toppers, and I'm pretty sure that these NEET PG mocks are also being taken by all the students who are serious. And these mocks are only taken by real students. We don't allow bots to take the test just to inflate the numbers. So you get to see where you stand in comparison to the real students. Do these things. Short subjects, the subjects where you are weak, anatomy, biochemistry, microbiology, at least microbiology and biochemistry. Grand test, important mock test, and whatever subjects you are weak in. Right? So the plan is simple. This is what you have to do. But the important thing is you have to clock at least 12 to 14 hours a day for the next 30 days. On August 3rd, irrespective of how the exam goes, you have to ensure that you come out of that examination hall with a feeling of satisfaction that I did what I could do. That is the most important thing. Rest everything will fall in place itself. Keep studying hard, my dear students. Take the preparation to the last day. There would be ups and downs. There would be days when you don't do well. And that's bound to happen. Don't have the expectation that your brain will give you high quality study every single day. It doesn't happen. But irrespective of how your day goes, you have to make a promise to yourself that you will bring yourself back into the rhythm the moment you realize that something has gone wrong. Your brain would go in wayward direction. You'll start doing things that are counterproductive, but you have to bring it back. You have to bring your brain back. You have to bring your mind back. You have to tell yourself that this is not what I should be doing. Get back to the studies. Get back to the studies. One good approach is go and stand in front of the mirror. Look deep into your eyes. There's something magical about looking into your own eyes. Your eyes do not lie to you. And when you do that, you get that reality check and you do the right thing. Do the right thing, study hard, take the preparation to the last day, keep studying till August 2nd, and remember, beyond the logic, magic happens. May God bless you.